Welcome viewers, Dr. J.W. Ayoub. When privacy stopped feeling private, when ideology entered the boundary. Female privacy was never created to defend itself. It was created to defend people. When the governing architecture changed in 2013, the boundary for biological women remained. At least psychologically, at least existentially. The governing authority changed via the law. What ended was not another biological reality. It was an ideological governing principle. That was the incursion. And from that moment, the original purpose of the boundary began competing with a new purpose it had never been designed to carry. The deepest consequence of the 2013 framework was not simply co-governance. It was the introduction of ideological incursion into boundaries established because of biological sex. Once that occurred, the governing authority became divided. The biological purpose remained. The governing philosophy had changed. Biology inherited the consequences of the 2013 amendments. Female privacy originally existed to remove uncertainty. Ideological incursion progressively reintroduced uncertainty. The woman no longer entered a settled boundary. She settled and entered. She had entered a negotiated boundary. She never wanted to inherit uncertainty. She no longer inherited certainty. She inherited continual assessment. Is the boundary still biologically governed? Will biology prevail? Will ideology prevail? Will the institution defend the original purpose? And this is where predatory authority operates. It does not need to remove the boundary. It progressively changes who governs it. The signs remain, the category remains, the room remains. But the governing purpose progressively shifted. The body recognizes the change immediately for biological women. Hypervigilance intensifies. Institutional trust weakens. Boundary sensitivity becomes habitual. And for the biological woman, the nervous system prepares before experience confirms the need. The contradiction no longer exists only in legislation. It exists inside every decision the woman now makes about trust, exposure, privacy, and safety. And it's the consequence of the framework of the legislation of 2013. It did more than just alter law. It introduced ideological incursion into biological governance. And that incursion progressively displaced exclusive biological authority over female boundaries. The law created the contradiction. Biology inherited the consequences. And until governing authority returns to the biological reality that created the boundary, the collision remains unresolved at the expense of biological women. And the body, the biological body, the women, continues carrying what the boundary, what the law was originally created to carry.